Welcome back. In today's video, we will learn about Lightning Alert module in LWC. We use Lightning Alert module instead of Windows.alert method to show alert messages with a better user experience or a UI like Salesforce. So in order to use a lightning alert module, first of all we have to import the lightning alert from the lightning alert module in our component, and then we will have to use lightning alert dot open methods with our desired attributes, and this open method returns a promise that resolves when you click OK. So we have to we have to use async await method for this. So first of all, let me show you how this alert will look like, as I have already developed in one of my org. So here I have placed 5 buttons. We will develop the same thing. So there are 5 buttons with different styling of alerts. So if we click on default alert, it will show like this. If we click on success alert, it will show the header with green. If we click on error alert, it will show the header as red. If we click on warning alert, it will show us orange, and then the last one is info alert, which will be grayish. So this is the feature which we will develop in this video by using lightning alert module. So let's go back to our VS code and create a LWC component. For this I will press Ctrl Shift P and will give one name to our lightning web component, alert in LWC, and press enter. So a component is created. I will go to HTML and write alert module, or for better it should be lightning alert module. Also let's add our targets and push it to our org to see if our org is connected with the VS code or not, and everything is working fine or not. So we will add the targets. Let me just copy it from one of my notes. I will just copy this and we will add it to lightning app page. Click on save. Now I will deploy this to our org. So let's deploy this source to org. We have only added as of now this lightning alert module text. So let's go to our VS code, our Chrome browser, and here is one tab which I have created, LWC component. Under this tab we will add the custom component which I have created. So let's click on edit page and search for alert in LWC. Alert in LWC. I will drop it here and click on save, and as you can see a text is coming up, lightning alert module. Let's click on save and go back, and our component should be now visible, lightning alert module. Now let me go back to our VS code. I will remove this and will place those 5 buttons which I have created. So let me just copy those 5 buttons, because I don't want to waste the time in creating the buttons. So here are the buttons which I have created. So there are 5 buttons, each having different name, as you can see: name, default, success, error, warning. This name we will use because we will only create one method for invoking the alert method. So as you can see, we are using show alert method here in all of these buttons, and we will use this name parameter to invoke those methods, so they show different styling. So let me go back to this JavaScript and create one show alert method and just display hello world in console. Show alert. Let's only display as of now console.log, and we will only display to just confirm if it is working fine or not. Let's save and deploy this source to org. Once it is deployed and we are able to see this console log message, then we will import the lightning alert module. Let's go back and refresh it and press F12 and see if the buttons are rendered on screen or not. They are not rendered as of now. I think it is saved. Work, and we will hard refresh this empty cache and hard reload. Let's hope it is. So as you can see, 5 buttons are coming up. Let me clear the console and I will click on this button. Hello world is printed while clicking on all the buttons. As you can see, it is printed 5 times because I clicked each button one time. So now let's go back to our alert in LWC JS, and here we will first import lightning alert. So this is the line I am copying from here from the official documentation. We need to copy this and go back to our VS Code and paste it. So we have imported the lightning alert from this lightning alert module. Now let's go back to the example. Here they are saying that it returns a promise that resolves when you click OK. That is why we will use async await. So first of all, I will make the method as async, and we will write await, and then we have to use lightning alert dot open method. As you can see, it is already giving me these suggestions. So lightning alert dot open, it is giving suggestion because of the one extension which I have added, which is a Salesforce Einstein extension. Let me show you. I already developed one video for that. Is somewhere Einstein for Salesforce. I will leave the link of the video in the description. So this is the method. Now let's go back and see what are the parameters. Message, theme and label. So first of all, we will write message is an alert. After that, the second is theme. Let's give theme. There are various parameters, various values we can pass for theme. So let's scroll down and see. These are the various value of theme and the colors which they map to. So if we give default, it will be white. If we give shade, it will be gray, and similar like this. So let's use offline for now. And the last parameter is, let's see the documentation. The last parameter is label. So let's give a label. Let's save it and deploy to our org. Once it is deployed, when we click on the button, this is an alert will be shown. The color of the alert should be offline, and when we click on any button, the same alert should be shown because we are using the same method for all the buttons. So let's go back to our org and refresh the page. Let's click on default alert, and you can see it is coming some label. This is alert and this is a OK button, and it is coming same for everyone. You can see on screen. Now in order to make this dynamic, what we will do is we will take the name parameters, the name attribute of these lightning buttons. We will keep it in a variable, and then we will pass this variable to this theme. Currently it is static, it is offline. So whenever we find the value of this name, so when we click on the default button, the value of the name will be default, and the default will be passed here. And then on the basis of this, if we see, it will show us white. So let's do that. First of all, for doing this, we have to find the event. So, and we will write const name, and let's on click of this button we will find. So instead of writing hello world, we will just print the name of the button. Let's save it and deploy this source to org. It's deployed. Let's see if we are getting the value of this or not. Let's refresh the page. Still the color of this, all the alert will be black. The header color is be black. but we just need to find the values of those names. So let's see this space, this console. You need to see when I click on any of this button. So default alert, default is coming. Success alert, success is coming. Error alert, error is coming. Warning alert, warning is coming. Info alert, info is alert is info is coming. So this is coming from this because I have given different name to each buttons. As you can see here, I have given these names. Now what we will do is we just need to do a small thing. Instead of this theme, we will pass name here. And now let's deploy this source to. Once it is deployed, I think we are done with learning about alert in LWC. Let's wait for it to get deployed. It is deployed. Let refresh the page and we should see the change. So if we click on any of this button, based on the value of the name parameter, we will show the header color. So here is white, success it is green, error alert is red, warning it is orange, and for this info will be gray. So this is how you can use Lightning Alert module in your LWC code. That's it in this video. We will learn about this confirm in LWC in the next video. Thank you very much.